All right, welcome back to Just Enough Garage. As you can see, we're into the thick of the spring. We've got our tent set up. It's raining inside of our project, and we got more stuff to do. We're building, actually we're gonna do a wiring harness today. So John, you remember last week when you screwed up the door panel by putting that hole in the wrong place and I had to save this metal?
I didn't do any of that.
Well, it seemed like you got blamed for it. So I'm going to use part of this. Now, earlier I said I was going to do the wiring harness, and I am. But I'm going to start with the glove box. And you go, why are you starting with the glove box, Darian? Come on out into the adventures of the Northwest and I will show you.
Into this beautiful sunny day.
Yeah, into the liquid sunshine. Okay. So as you can see, this glove box has nothing. So I'm going to make a piece of metal that's a U-shaped, put in there. We're going to weld it, tack it, bolt it, whatever. And anyways, inside there I have the wiring fuse panels and stuff. I was thinking about putting the fuse panel right inside there, so I have access to the glove box. It's easy to work on, and I could access the back side of it and everything for the wiring. That's what I'm thinking. The glass, I don't know if I've mentioned it. You can get it, and I'm in the process of getting it. I have a delay. Let's get under the cover. I don't want to get wet. This dog likes getting wet. We don't like getting wet. Get out of the way, dog. Go on now. So the glass is ordered, kinda. It's in my box, my cart. $425 for all new glass. There's some hang up on the rubber gaskets for the windshield. If you zoom in there, John, they've been sending me some measurements back and forth. Apparently there's a one that's taller and narrower, and I think I have the narrow one according to the measurements. I've sent the emails. I'm waiting for a response. $180 for the rubber seals plus $425. The tires that are for my aluminum wheels over there are 2 are back ordered and 2 are ready to be picked up. I don't know what that means. I'm going to wait for all of them to show up. So we've got those things under control. This video, I want to get as much of the wiring done as I can. Probably try to set that radiator, set the front end, bolt, zzz, 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 zzz. And so then because we're down to a month, really. Today is, what is today, like middle of May, 15th, 16th, 17th, I don't know.
Sure.
It's a weekend. I said to myself, and this is a soft goal, okay, soft goal. I want to do it. First day of summer, that's about a month away. If the tires are here, the glass was installed, then it's just wiring, I feel better. I don't have a gas tank, John. I'm thinking about using this material, and these gas tanks look like they were oval shaped. We'll go into the car and look at the mounts.
Yeah.
But we could make a gas tank potentially that's oval shaped out of the same brass. It'd be cool because it'd be a gas tank. You'd leave the shiny side out. I know I'm kind of going extreme with it, but hey, there's done and then there's overdone. Let's overdone it. Anyway, so we're on the table. It's wet. I put up this thing. This pin, this pin, this pin, this pin, this pin. None of those pins will ride on this in the rain. This pin does really good though. It made a nice scratch there. I'm going to cut this out.
The scratch off?
Yep, at 7 inches. We're going to fold these up. I have not tried to fold this yet. So we're going to take a 2x4, John, and bolt it to this here, and then we're going to and see if that works. Then and then we're going to get rolling. So you guys have seen me cut this before. If you haven't, oh well, you're going to miss out. I've halfway manufactured this. This piece here is going to be my door latch. This is the original Oldsmobile one, and I only had a single. So it was cast apparently. And so I got a piece of flat bar, and all I have to do is come back with a grinder and grind that out kind of with a shape like that.
So that you'll end up having a Christmas tree at the end.
And you get that thing turned just right so you see the profile. It's just some minutes with the grinder to ramp it up. And then of course we can do that here in the vise. So there's going to be some grinder noise. Let's just rock and roll. So let me go ahead and cut this out, and then we'll probably just bring you over as we're zapping it in. It's going to make a good base to put the wiring harness on. Did I show you guys already the wiring? Step here out of the rain into the hovel. I got it drawn up on what I'm doing with my wiring. That's the car. That's the stuff. Pretty simple. shoot. 4 casualties. Sorry, little guys.
5.
And the bit. All right. There you go. Okay. This is, well, here it is. No, that's not it. I'll show you that when I do it. I don't care anymore. I got work to do. I'm going to try this, John. I don't have a brake. So I made a brake. 7 inches, I want this to fold up. We had these from a previous project that would work on something small, but I don't know that it's going to, you know, it would be closer like this. So let me try to bend that up and then just tap-a-roo here. Oh yeah, buddy. All right. I wish it would rain more. Just be done with it. Why does your glove box look like somebody hit it with a hammer?
Because I hit it with a hammer.
That's how you build glove boxes. All right, let's see if it works. Yeah, now I don't have to worry about it falling, John.
No.
You get this. And this is how you release it. Yeah, see? It's just like a real brake now.
Yeah. Every real brake has to have a impact gun take it apart.
They did pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah, you're impressed. You didn't know your old man knew so much about destroying metal, did you?
I've met you before.
Nothing is off the table. Why is all my gloves wet?
Why is everything on the ground?
Why can't I just balance it up here so the dog can get it down? Okay. Take the tape measure, which you paid $1 for somewhere. And 7 inches is what I did on the other side. So, oh buddy, that's pretty close. 7. Oop. 7. Oh dang it, this moved. Oh dang it, moved it. Alright. I just wish it would rain harder.
I think you've wished that 3 times now, and it keeps doing
Oh,
it.
so I was in San Francisco, let's say 3 weeks ago, and it rained like this, John, just this terrible heavy rain while we were there. But because we're from Washington, we hardly noticed, and we had umbrellas. But you know what? Every time I do it, okay, this is a rant. Take it as it is. It's a rant. I've gone on 3 or 4 or maybe even 5 trips since I've had YouTube. Fabulous trips. Taking old cars on 500-mile runs. I've gone, you know, to Peterson museums. I went to Cabo once. No, not Cabo. Well, I went somewhere. I don't remember. Mexico or stuff. And I take these videos and I kind of intermingle them, and nobody watches them.
Ensenada?
That was where I went. You know, it was not the time of the races, but it was like in the same area. Went to the same town in the same area and saw some of the... But anyway, the point I'm getting at is this particular viewership is more interested in this than no. So that tells me in the future when I go on these trips, I probably won't show you too much. Like tomorrow, John, we're going to that big swap meet that's an hour and a half from here. Fabulous, big Northwest swap meet. You think I'm going to film any of it and show any of the people?
Not unless you see something really cool.
I probably won't because it's a travel video. Somehow I've not, I don't know, I'm just complaining. For you guys who do watch it, I appreciate it. I like showing you guys that stuff. But for the other people who say, oh, travel video, don't care. You know, you take the good with the bad. Anyways, I think I'm going to bend this next one up. Throw it in the car. You'll probably see it when it's done because you're not missing nothing. This is what hacks do. This is how you build a glove box. This part will go against the firewall. That part will go against the glove box. I'll tack it in space. I think we'll have to set up the other tent, John, and put it over the car because I don't think it's going to stop raining.
So how's it fit?
You know, it did pretty good. There was a little bit of shape we had to cut off at the top because obviously this has got a shape to it. But now I'll lift that into place. You can see I just got to tip it forward a little bit. We'll put a self-tapper there, one on that side, and then back in the back where the firewall's way, I don't know if you can even see that. Way back there, we'll just put a little couple tack welds on it. And then right here, you can see underneath, John, I don't know if you can see, but this thing can action. So collecting wind. Some's gonna go in the glove box. It'll be exciting. You'll have all the papers blow out.
Well, only if you open the glove box.
We might come back with another piece of metal and do this. Ship a piece, and then I could just tack weld it, screw it, whatever. We are in between rain squads, so let's try to get this going. You want to hold the light?
No, I don't know how to.
And I'll try to put the most critical screw in right now. Oh. Do over.
It doesn't like you.
Is this one of the screws that had already fell on the ground?
Maybe it's the one that missed out.
Yeah, I think it's the jinx screw. Getting it?
Are you sure about that?
It fit real good, actually. My measurement was right on. I know it looks like backyard hackery, but you know what we're doing today, John?
Backyard hackery.
Exactly. So we're right on par for what we're trying to get out of the job.
We're right on schedule.
Right on schedule. You know, a skill, John, that you should always develop is reading a tape measure.
I know how to, kind of.
Because, I mean, look inside there. That's coming right into the firewall, just so close that you can, it's a fingernail width. You know? It's
so close you can almost taste it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, let me get this one in, and then we can move on with life. I wish this battery was bigger for this.
I'm sure you can buy bigger ones.
You know, we should have probably put the windshields in first.
So the car would be dry?
That's beautiful. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and tack a couple welds. We do welding every video. You're not going to see it because it don't really matter. I'm just going to go zzz, 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 zzz in a couple spots, take the rattle out. Then we're going to put our fuse box right here, John. Because then it's like close to there. Right
where the wind will blow it. So it'll keep it cool.
Yeah, oh, that's good thinking. We don't want the fuse box overheating. And all that beautiful work just goes away.
Yep.
Oh, it's beautiful. All right, we got lots to do. We got a month to finish this whole car, man. Yeah,
I don't think we're going to make it.
It doesn't matter. Dude, John, when we get into a bind, look, we're going to do the old YouTube classic no matter what happens. We're going to throw a battery in it, we're going to jump the starter, and we're going to take it for a drive. I didn't specify how far it would go. However, I have been invited to a Father's Day cruise, which is the same weekend, and it's about 75 miles.
You think this car will make it 75 miles? It doesn't even have wheels.
No, I don't think it would. But if by some miracle it was ready and I had like a week ahead of time to like road test it, I would totally try it, but I don't think I can do it. But I can get it ready. Anyways, let's keep working. So every time we do welding in the videos, John, eventually this day is going to come. And I have been buying these 11-pound rolls of 035 wire. This is like the fourth one through the machine, 035. 11 pounds. I didn't make that up. Get out of here. I have this. You know what size that is?
I think it's 045.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't even have tips for it. But I have these tips that I don't even know it fit my gun. And I have these drill bits because I don't want to go to the store because I don't like spending money on stuff I have. Did you show them how good the glove box turned out?
No, I didn't start over there. I started over here.
Well, let me dump. You know what? Let me just. There you go. Okay.
You just throw them all on the ground.
I put them here in the tip holder. So what is 045 wire, John? How thick is it? Is it 045? It is. Okay. 035. I need 10 thousandths of an inch more wire in here. How am I going to get it? Is it even
by
possible?
Smashing those threads with the tooth.
It's not touching them.
Sure.
So let's see. That would mean I need 045. What is this drill bit? Drill bit. It's the one that's going to break when I try to get it out. Come on, China, work with me. All right. Oh, it's 60 thousandths. The wire's going to wiggle a little, John. It's going to wiggle a little when you're welding with it. It'll probably make my welds better.
Yeah. Instead of having to wiggle it yourself, it'll wiggle it itself.
That's the wrong way of doing that. See, it's set up for drilling this way.
Oh.
Whoop.
Broke it off in there. Can't even see it. That means it's perfectly fine. So now we're going to the store for 2 reasons.
Well, now that it's sunny and the rain is supposed to stop, let's just put away all the tools and go buy parts, John.
Yep.
You know what? I got enough of that glove box welded. That's as good as it gets. We're putting the welding machine away. I will buy stuff later. Let's start the wiring. I can't let this slow me down. I didn't want 045 wire anyways. I like the 035. I'd like 030 for this bodywork stuff, but I don't even know if that's going to fit in this machine here. We should check that too.
Hey, maybe you've worn that tip out enough that 045 would fit in there.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you gotta...
Yeah, this is caught on here.
Yeah, disengage it from that.
Anyways, if no one's ever owned one of these machines, they're okay. They work good when they work good. But my stuff has been abused.
Oh, by who?
By the guy who owned it before me.
Didn't you buy this brand new?
Yeah, that's the guy. There you go. Alright, hopefully that did good. And now I need to get a picker to pick that out of there. This homemade screwdriver picker will be just fine. Okay, then you gotta take this. It'd be neater if the cable was straight.
It sounded like your glove box just fell out.
No, it didn't. It'd be neater if this was straight. How did we go from putting a glove box into overhauling a welding machine?
I don't know. That makes a fun noise.
Yeah. Look at that. That's how much you waste every time.
They just need to make them that much shorter.
You know, I needed that much weld on that car probably to finish. Okay, now we're set up for success next time I work on this. And I have one of these. Let's see if it fits into my machine. I'll buy another $40 worth of wire because I'm not doing 045. This one had seen better days. So let's try it. Let's try it. Why is it still wet out here, John? The sun's out again. Typical Washington spring. Rain, rain, rain. Oh, you get sun. Now your grass is 12 feet tall.
Yep.
Oh, that's kind of a win.
Kind of.
That's kind of a win.
Oh, you're not even clean the tip before putting
No.
it back on?
No, I don't want the machine thinking I'm going to take too good a care of it. All right, and that'll be the last time we ever use this, because that'll take me weeks to remember that I need to get wire.
Uh-huh. You'll have to whip out the stick welder.
That would be impossible to do. Okay, let's move on to wiring. Let's get set up. Now that it's sunny, we'll stretch out our wires. We'll get that front end off so we can run the headlights, run the ignition, run the alternator, get all those wires into the car. Then I'll go, John, which color was this? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh.
So you know how far I got on the wiring, John?
How far did you get?
I got the fuse panel installed and the ignition switch. You're working on the windshield wiper, vacuum motor, and arms that are just absolutely come from 2 different cars, broken all the
You gotta use the arms off the wipers because they don't come off the wipers.
Yeah, so he's got broken parts here, good parts here. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. We figured that'd be easier to put in before the glass gets installed. I've dug out this thing from my GM starter pile. Why? Because it's got the heat shield on it. It's got some heavy wire with some big GM connections. I can use all that. The cable. I have a battery box. I was thinking about putting it in the trunk, but now I'm thinking, well, I'll just mount it on the firewall. Then it's all, you know, one place. It's a short run for power. It's supposed to rain the rest of the day. We're cold. We're wet. I'm frustrated. So that's car building for you. I think we'll just probably work on it. Well, tomorrow we're supposed to go to that. Well, tomorrow's shop because we're going to that swap meet. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll show you guys videos of that or not. And then I think Sunday's supposed to be nice, so we're going to probably get back on it Sunday. Hopefully get... Otherwise, we're going to have to start doing the evening job, John. It's getting lighter in the night more. And,
yeah.
You know, the tires should be in by Monday or Tuesday. We can get those mounted. Get the brakes working. The wiring isn't going to take me that long, but it's boring, so I'll just go ahead and do that. Then it should be ready to run. We need to get that radiator out, cap off the end, and fill it with water and see if it'll even hold water. And then we got to figure out a fuel system. You know, like I say, I'm talking about building one out of brass. It'd be cool. I don't know that I can weld it. You know, soapy water, a little bit of pressure. Maybe we can pressure check it. Anyways, we'll catch you tomorrow. See what happens then. All right, so we just come back from the swap meet. It was 84 miles each way. There was a friend of ours that came who's not going to be on camera. This is John's pile, and this is Darian's pile. We'll talk about it. John, what do you got here?
Ammo can. Ammo can.
With ammo.
Yeah.
And then you get, yeah, he's ammo can kid. He likes these. All right, and what else did you get here?
Hood ornament for I don't know what car. Bilge pump.
For a garden hose.
You're blocking your own
Get
sunlight.
out of the way, dude. All right, so what'd you give for the big one?
This big one was $20.
$20, this storage ammo can. Pretty good shape. I don't know, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, you know?
I don't.
Okay. Yellow one, you paid how much for that one?
30.
30. And this little ammo can, 50 cal, you paid?
10.
10. You gave 10 for that, and what for this?
5.
All right.
And
so
what about your bullets and blanks?
they came with that one.
Oh,
Okay, so I spent a little more. Okay.
you got quality crap.
I don't know that's quality. So this license plate,
Take a wild guess what he's going to put it on.
Washington 1948, T for truck. This was the only 1948 license plate we saw all day. I was looking for some 36. They wanted more money. This, how much you think? Put in the comments how much you think I paid for that at a swap meet. I was disappointed at how expensive it was, but I ponied up for it. So let me tell all that stuff there was cheaper than this. I'll just give you a warning. So then this guy was selling these lockout hubs for my green wheelies. So I think they're 27 spline. I think finally, Mary, we can use that back end conversion that somebody had started. We can use these on the end. I gave $20 for these.
Because that's the priority instead of the transfer case.
Well, but I saw them there. Okay, so this is Model T stuff.
That's coming this summer, right? That we're finally going to finish the transfer case after we're done with this?
Sure.
Right?
Sure. This is Model T stuff, and I only give $15 for
Why
that.
is it barbed?
That's when, you remember we got the coils in the back of the rat rod, and I have 4 of them.
Oh.
John says, it'd make a good display, Darian. And I'm like, yeah. But you know what? It's over 100 years old. It's all wood construction. This is how the ignition system worked on a Model T. The guy says, you can have both lids because it has a broken latch on each side. He says, you fix it yourself. Okay, let's talk about the starter, the plate, the cover, that. Okay, now if you remember, I just used one of these bell housings on the Oldsmobile to make the 4-speed work. I needed the 3-bolt starter, maybe, but I didn't want the bell housing because it was, you know, acres of walking, but we had a little wagon. And then I said, well, I maybe need this. And I paid like $15 for that. No, I paid $15 for the starter. He said it worked. He wanted $35 for everything.
For all you smart guys at home, you can start doing some math of what he said the license plate was to
I told you that was.
So start doing some math.
That stuff. That was plate was. They weren't. The guy had millions of them, and he thought they were gold. Anyways.
Apparently they are. People pay for it.
So I wanted the starter in case the one doesn't work on the Oldsmobile when I'm going to start it. So I thought, hey man, $15. I better get it now. Then I wanted this piece because it goes with the other piece, and I didn't have that piece when this bolts onto these 3-bolt starters. This is all pre-66 stuff, right? So I used the other starter and jammed the nose cone in it thinking it would work. If it didn't, but I already had a couple of those.
If it don't fit, force it.
Anyways, all of a sudden I got $30 for everything there. Okay, great. Now you see this says Moroso.
You can see on the corner where your hand is.
And I needed one of these for the Oldsmobile again because I have the valve covers. Now you'll astute people notice this is black. It maybe has some hint of blue under it.
Yeah.
Right there was blue once upon a time. I wasn't really interested in black. How much do you think I paid for this, Mary?
25.
I paid 20. He wanted 30 or 20. Well, I'm going to bead blast, sand blast that. I don't know, painting it gold. I did see a set that had the big thick 3-inch one, and it was brand new in a box from the 70s. You know how much they wanted for that one?
Too much?
$300. So this was a deal at 20. And then this battery box, because I am working on the Oldsmobile and it is like a swap meet. What do you think I gave for that? Oh, there's a piece in here. A little bin.
I don't know. How much are they off the shelf?
I don't know, 25, $30, let's say, but they'd have a strap.
Yeah. It's not like you don't have a bunch of straps.
So I said to the guy, how much you want for that little box? And he named the price, and I agreed to it. $2. Yeah. What a deal.
Your son is messing with your dog.
Oh, yeah.
They're playing.
Anyway, so that's our swap meet stuff. I'm going to go back, change my clothes here in a minute. The sun is shining. We're going to put this crap away. Jump back on the wiring, probably update. I did a bunch last night that probably didn't show. It's been raining all day and night. But yeah, they say I can use that on that 48 Ford. So I'll tell you now what I spent on that. $100. If they were a set, they were $150 to $300. If the singles, and I only needed the rear one, $100, and that old boy would not come down on that. That was it. Take it or leave it. And the 36 Oldsmobile stuff, I had a set. Okay, so this is the license plate market. I am a novice. If they restore them and they paint all new paint on them, they want more money if they're a match set. I wanted one that was a little bit patinaed out.
Yeah, I could see the brush strokes. I'm like, wouldn't that take the value down?
I wanted one that was patinaed out for the Oldsmobile, like this quality, and I wanted a nicer one for that 48 Ford because we're supposed to paint the truck sometime. Well, it didn't work out that way. I didn't end up with the Oldsmobile. They were all $100 the same way, and they were rustier than hell, or they were $300 for ones that people painted. And I'm just like, I ain't doing it, not a problem. So next year we'll try again. Anyways, with that, let's get back on our stuff. This is pretty neat, really. This is the first time the three of us have been together in the backyard in what, a couple of months.
Yeah.
Easy.
Usually you guys leave me. Usually you leave me hanging out here to do it by myself. I'm the only car builder, but John has already taken the pump apart to see how the check ball works, make sure it's functioning.
You're the only car builder. Mary's the only computer.
Yeah, Mary's a car builder too. So this was the Chevy steering wheel that I had on there. Remember we talked about that? If you use your grinding disc and you remove all the guts out of it.
That Mary just swept up.
Yeah, so let's come over here and show you what you get. Now, I'll tell you it worked perfect, but I also going to tell you it didn't work perfect. I'll talk about that in a minute. So, come around this side, Mary, so you can stand behind me here.
Oh, okay.
I mounted the tack. I have this vintage tack. I put that on.
Does it work?
I don't know. I haven't got the engine running yet. This nut right here is not the correct nut.
Oh, that's nuts.
This nut here is, and you see how the threading in there is absolutely boogered.
So you're gonna weld it on?
I might have to. But I'm thinking about taking the steering wheel back off and trying to cut that thread out. And I found this other nut that's pretty close. Anyways, the horn should still work. But I ended up cutting the guts out of that. These three holes lined up because this is the one that fit the Ford, and it's different internally. So I thought, well, I destroyed it, or whatever. But I got this to sell if somebody wants it. Chevrolet. No, it's Oldsmobile. Okay, so then that's ready to go there. Wiring has started. I think we have to go to the other side and show you. Before we do that, I'm gonna move some shit out of the way, some items out of the way. So if you're ever familiar with these, tack battery. Battery would be the power on for the distributor. and this green wire tack. There'll be a ground over there on this tack. It's pretty simple, Mary. There's one wire for ground, one wire for that tack signal.
This is hoping you can see because I can't.
Yeah, that's all right. So now, this Moroso, I paid because of this Moroso, and this is what I was talking about, gold. Now, where's my cutters at? Did I lose them?
Yep.
Ah.
They're over there by John's can. He's hiding them.
Okay, we're losing the plot. Let's get rid of this. Oh, that's nice.
Gotta pull it out of there like a fish hook.
These are great.
It's doubled.
Okay. I just leave that there for now.
Mary swept for nothing.
Oh, it needs a taller stand on it.
Oh, don't worry. You're a pro at that.
Ah.
Hey, and you can be able to do it out of shiny brass gold
like where you're
instead
going
this
with
time and have
Yeah,
yourself a nice
It needs a tower
in
on
your
it.
snorkel.
It needs a tower on it because
You're a pro at it by now, right?
there's going to be some kind of radiator hose there that needs to be that high and a
So
distributor.
how much? You only need a couple inches.
Yeah, that's it.
Nobody will even see it.
That's always been the problem, a couple of inches.
Darian.
Look, I really don't need any of that crap. I just needed that. And somebody had painted it blue. Now, was that blue because there was a set of these blue? They did Moroso gold and they did blue. So this might have been the anodized blue one, but somebody painted it black either way.
Because
so.
they're haters.
Well, whatever. I needed to get a taller element, but these are all about the same diameter. It's just the thickness. Okay, so that was a kind of a win fail. This advertising, I paid for the advertising. It was MORSO, and that was $20. So I paid that divided by 6 would be what? 20 cents? No.
Wow.
$2.
Wow.
$4.
About.
$3.70, $3.50. I don't know. Put it in the comments. You dummies. All right, come here. I'm getting a mess here. I need to do it clean. All right, so let me show you how far I got in here. Oh, come back, Mary. I enjoy making. So I'm running the battery to the back, which I needed the battery box for. I'm going to put some wire to it, but this is what I got going up here.
You didn't even point out your little.
I know there was a bunches of those, but I didn't need any more of that stuff. I did not see any gold valve covers though, just that one. Okay, so inside here, this is what I've been working. You haven't seen this yet, Mary, have you? So this lever here.
Yeah, I was there with you for doing
I have
that.
that operating. John's figured out the windshield wipers go through there. These have gotten wet. Hopefully they work. They're made in China. This inside we got the glove box in. This is the fuse panel. Has no fuses in it yet. But what I've gotten going on here is this key switch is just an on and off. So that would turn power on, power off, right? So I got this relay in here. So I read about in the internet. I don't know if you can
Y'all
see.
can see a little bit better with the flash on.
Anyways, this relay goes to here, and so it charges this entire fuse panel when I turn this on. So basically, this is like a battery cutoff switch. This key.
Like you did on your
No.
Willie's truck. You have your.
Yeah, that quit after a few dozen times. But anyway, so this I tried this. So this is basically an on-off switch that's keyed. It's not the ignition. I do have some other buttons and switches that are coming for that. I have the headlight switch on order. So then I'll just have a push button and a toggle switch. So you'll still use the key, but all you do is you energize this fuse panel. And the reason I did that is I read somewhere, if you turn off the power, only thing I got power is from the battery to the starter, and from the starter to this one half of the key switch. So basically when you turn this off, everything in the car goes dead electrically. That's all the lights, everything. You can't leave nothing on, no electric fans, any of that crap will come through this, through that fuse panel. So that's a good thing. I think I'm just going to continue wiring because I need to get the front end on. I need to check this. Oh, there's a dent in there you can see now.
So why 3? Is one for this?
Yeah, but this handle inside is internally broken. This is the door handle. This is the window.
Yeah. Oh, it works.
Yeah, it all works. I don't have the doors working yet because I showed them I needed to put these parts in, and I just haven't ground that thing down yet. I got to put that gear oil into that transmission at some point. And we only saw one Saginaw, didn't we, John? 2 groove. Yeah. And it was $600.
We got Saginaw no groove here.
And they had all kinds of aluminum Muncies, M20s, 1s, 20s.
I'm pretty sure Muncie is a cop.
And they were all $1,000 or more, and they were all like need work, so there was no deals there. Oh,
You don't remember The Simpsons?
Muncie? You mean Clancy?
Is it?
Yeah, it's Clancy Wiggum, goofball.
Muncie feels the same.
Yeah. These came just a few minutes ago in the mail. They are my headlight plug-ins. These are $5 on Amazon, so go ahead and buy them. All right, I'm gonna get some wiring set up. I think that catches us up on everything today. I don't know how much you're gonna see on this car. Is now a good time to break the, because what do I got here? I got this to put in.
Oh, hi, Beams.
I got new wire.
Hi.
I got new wire from the Harbor Freight last night. 035 wire. I just went back. It's 11 pounds. It's that little spool. Oh, I got these. This was pretty cool. Harbor Freight. These are the grommets.
He's also got a bucket.
Yeah, I got the bucket for free though.
And a receipt.
And then I bought some of these for the bigger wire I do have here. And I got some more of these because you always need those.
It's Mary Poppins' bucket.
And you need some of these. So before I go away, let me tell you why I bought that grommets, Mary. Grommets. These are the headlights I'm using. And you
Wallace and grommet?
And you see that's where the grommets are. And that
That's
wire.
where they were.
Yeah, these are hammered. These are better. These headlight buckets are better than these headlight buckets that are not better.
You know what it looks like? A flower vase.
Yeah. I mean, a guy could patch that, especially if he took some brass metal and put over it.
I thought you were going to say Bondo.
No, you can do that too. In fact, let me show you my latest, stupidest, craziest idea, Mary. You haven't been out here in a few minutes. Oh, my tires are supposed to be in pretty quick so I can put these on. So look in here. All right, can you see in here?
You reach over there.
I'll show you. So if you look right there, this is an arched gas tank mount. There and there, two of them. I'm thinking about taking that same brass material, as you can see it's steel, I can weld on it, and making an oval gas tank, putting it in there and then welding it up. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I was looking for a gas tank when I was at the swap meet and there was none. So none of those, but then not even square ones or nothing, just wasn't. I guess they make them so affordable you could just buy them online.
This car comes with sunglasses. Have a whole box of
Oh, yeah,
them
you're
for
gonna need
everyone.
sunglasses. All right, is that the end of our video, John? We got to modify parts we bought. We
Yeah,
had
this whole car is modified. We modified that. We modified this.
Well, if you're interested to see the base of what he's going to do for this tower, I'll link that video and you can see the fun we had on that.
on the wheelies. Yeah, you can think that was a hoot. But we use the brass. I like the way you think, Mary.
Yeah, I mean, you're not really going to see it unless you're in there, but it'll be a fun secret
I could
for
go
us.
all the way up to here, so maybe I'll do a top hat.
Baby.
Abraham Lincoln it, you know. You know?
Ridiculous.
With that, I think we'll catch you next week. I got tons of stuff to do, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.